Hey everybody, what's going on? Mark here, and adjusting my camera because I had it right just a minute ago, but there we go. We're going to be trading today for 2 hours without losing inside a pocket option. And that's a pretty bold statement, right? How can I trade live for 2 hours? Well, this is not live. I may edit the video if I need to, but a full 2 hours, right? Without losing any money. And you guys get to watch all my trades right on this video. So I'm excited about that. And there we go. So I got the microphone set up. Everything is all set. And just sat down. And let's do this, man. Let's do this. So let's go. You guys get to see everything. We're going to be using the line chart strategy if you guys want to follow along. So the first thing is to set the line chart, or where it says the chart type. It might be set to candlesticks. Go ahead and set this to line and make sure the auto scroll is turned on. Okay, that's going to help you guys out to make sure that the price is centered in the middle of the chart. And yeah, so we're just going to hang out. And, you know, my significant other, I told her that I was going to make a 2-hour video. And she's like, what are you going to talk about in 2 hours? And I just said, I don't think about it. I just record, I hit record and I go. I mean, whatever comes out during that time. And I don't really overthink it. But I guess I haven't really thought about it that way for someone that's not making YouTube videos on a regular basis. What are you going to talk about, right? You got to talk. But I think generally I talk a lot anyway. So maybe that's why YouTube just fits me better, I guess. I don't know. Well, guys, we're going to be selecting the line chart just like we did there, but also for the time or not for the time frame, but for the expiry, we're going to be choosing a 5-second expiry over here in the time box. So yes, this means that you will need to be using an OTC asset. So we're going to be using currencies today, and I'll be selecting one of these top assets here. So anything that's paying out around 92%. At least I'm going to try to keep it that way so we can get the highest return for our investment. And bear with me here, guys. Just going to make sure everything is adjusted correctly. And so there we go. All right. And I'm going to keep the timer on so we can keep track of our trades and how long we're going to be recording here. So all right, let me switch the asset because that's paying out at 36%. That's really low. And with this strategy, before I begin, if you guys want to follow along, you know, we're looking for either an upward trend or a downward trend. And if it's a downward trend, just like you see here, you can see the price is going down, right? We're going to be taking sells. If it's an upward trend, we're taking buys. But we only take those buys and sells when we see a signal from the super trend indicator. Yeah, so I forgot to mention that we are using the super trend. So up here inside of the indicators menu, make sure to select the super trend right here. Okay, and that will apply it to the chart. Now there's no settings. Just use the default settings when you select the super trend, whatever the settings are. I have ATR period 10, multiplier 3. I have the colors are set just like this. So I'm not making any changes to those. I'm just going to go ahead and start trading. And this is just like paint by numbers. And I've chosen this method and this strategy because it goes really, really fast. And, you know, we're getting a lot of trades in within a 2-hour time period. And so, guys, I have to go. I'm going to be trading consistently for 2 hours. And, you know, yeah, so this is, I'm using real money here. So this is like $3,800, over $3,800. And here's my demo account. This is my real money account right here, okay? Haven't blown my account yet. Maybe we'll blow our account today. Who knows? But let's just keep track of the amount. So right now it's $3,866.56. Now I will be using the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager to, I'm using this for money management. This is a highly advanced trade manager with mathematical calculations that allows you to win even if you have losses. So I talk about this all the time on my channel. This is available to all of the VIP members that are a part of my private Telegram group. We also have a private membership website that you guys can go to and you can be a part of to get all of our cutting edge trading tools. You can also join a community of over 1,700 members, and they are getting outstanding results using our strategies and the tools that we provide to you. So for more information, I will leave a link below. Okay, so I have I've already placed 3,866.56, 3,850, yeah, so I have that amount entered into the Trade Manager as the initial capital, and we're gonna be doing 1 out of 10, and we're gonna see how many sessions that we can do today. Maybe we can meet our goal of 31 sessions. That'll give me a total account gain of 2%. That means that by the end of the 2 hours, I should have $3,943.89. Okay, well, give or take. It's not exactly, it's just an estimate, but it's a pretty good estimate. We may have the payouts and the fees and stuff like that may fluctuate inside a pocket option, which might make that amount a little bit different. But for the most part, that's going to be the amount that we're going to be shooting for today. So we've got all the auto commands turned on inside of the options. So the Trade Manager will be copying the balance. It will be logging each of the sessions that I do for me automatically. It will also be counting every session that I do automatically to keep track so we can stay on track. So we know exactly how many sessions that were completed. And so let's go ahead and start the first trade. So 268, and I will go ahead and enter that in here. So 268, and I'm praying that I do not do any typos during the 2 hours. Yeah, so that could happen. Yesterday I had a typo. It wasn't a typo. I just made a mistake on the Trade Manager. It's not a big mistake or anything like that. It's just, it was a win, but instead of a win, I marked it as a loss. That's all it was. And so the balance didn't match up correctly. So anyway, enough about that. So let's go ahead, and what you want to do, if you're going to use this strategy, what you want to do is make sure that the zoom level or the resolution is at the smallest possible. So right now for my screen resolution, M3, which is 3 minute, that's going to be the smallest resolution for me. So that's going to be what I'm going to choose. I don't think it's going to, if I use the scroll wheel, and you can do this, you can use the scroll wheel on your mouse to change the resolution. So in other words, if I scroll out, you can see it switches to a 5-hour line chart, and now you can see it's drawing really, really, really slow. Well, that time frame is just going to be way too big, especially for a 5-second expiry. There's just no way you're going to be able to trade with that. So I'm coming down here, down to M3, and that looks pretty good to me. So we're kind of going downward here. Once that crosses over that green line, look right down there at the very bottom of the chart. As soon as I get that sell signal there, I will go ahead and enter, and it looks like the first one's a win. So if it's a win, I'll mark it as a win or a loss. And after that, I will click New Session to mark that as complete. You can see that we've added 1 session completed over on the session counter. It's cleared out all of the trade slots, and it's also logged our session. So we've already earned a profit of $2.47. Now, I don't want you guys to get too caught up into the profits, because you have to understand that we are compounding our account. Okay, that's what it's all about. That's what we talk about inside of the group. We have several members that are compounding inside a pocket option. If that's something that you guys want to do, you can take a small amount and you can triple it over the course of several weeks or a month if you want to. It's totally up to you. But let's go ahead. Everything looks pretty good. Okay, so 269. And all right, so 269 now. And let's go ahead and we can find a new chart here. And so I'm just explaining everything for now for those of you that are not familiar with this strategy yet. I'm just going a little bit slower here so you guys can understand exactly what I'm doing, okay? And okay, that looks pretty good. We're down here at the bottom again. Probably if that, yeah, okay. Now I'm waiting for that blue ball to pass that. There we go. I'm a little late, but just need a little bit more of a push down there. There we go. And that looks pretty good. So mark it as a win. Let's go ahead and hit new session. Good. All right. So looks good. 269. So we're still at 269 for the trade amount. It's all good. Guys, we're not going to win them all, okay? So I don't win all my trades. You guys know if you've been watching my channel, we don't, that's not really the reality. I know some YouTubers will show all the trades as wins. Hey, good for them, if they can do that. All right, so definitely upward trend. See how we have this rally here? Now that needs to cross back over to the sell, that little blue dot. Once it crosses over that red line, there it is. And you can see right there, we get that buy signal, guys, just like that. Beautiful. Wait, what happened? I didn't hear anything. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, that's weird. I didn't. Oh, we won that, but okay. I don't know. Maybe it did make a sound, but I just didn't hear it. Okay, whatever. Let's mark this as a win and click on new session. We've worked out some bugs on the new Trade Manager. For those of you that don't know, we just had a new release, Trade Manager version 3. We were using version 2 for a very long time. Now we're at 3.0.12. So if you're part of the group, look and see which version of the Trade Manager that you have. The latest as the time or whenever I recorded this video, the latest version is 3.0.12. So this has been so far very stable at this point. It's taken us a few little or about a week or so to get everything up to being ultra stable. And right now I'm very happy with how the Trade Manager is operating. So we've got 3 sessions completed. Let's go ahead and continue. So I might take this right there. If I can get, I need that buy signal first at the bottom there, looking for that buy signal. And then as soon as you see the buy, I'm waiting for the sell. That blue dot needs to cross over that green line. You could almost just press the mouse button down because as soon as that crosses over, and there we go. Nice, got another one. That's 4 in a row. Let's here. Awesome. Okay, so 269 still doing pretty good. How's the history looking? Lots of wins there, we had a lot of wins yesterday too. Did pretty well. Had a couple losses, but it's no big deal. You can change the chart if you want to, looking for those perfect up and down trends. Oh, this is interesting. Let's take this. I wonder what's going to happen here. So we need a sell signal first. Okay, so once that blue line crosses down over that green line, you're going to get that sell signal. And let's go ahead and wait this out. Okay, come on, there we go. So then now, once that crosses over the red line, ooh, that was fast. I kind of missed that. So all right, so that's a loss. What do we do if we have a loss? Mark this with an L561. That's all you guys got to do. And I have my trade amount limit turned on, so this is a little of a protection thing for me. So not just for me, but for you guys too. If you don't want to make sure that you don't accidentally enter a large amount. Wow, so we're kind of going sideways here. Let me see if I can, ooh, this has got my curiosity right here. Okay, one more second. There we go, beautiful. Come over here, W, and awesome. Yeah, last couple of videos were a bit shorter. They're only about 20 minutes or so, so I figured I'd come out and make a really long video because I know a lot of you guys like to hang out and watch these longer videos. Hey, that's awesome, man. I really appreciate you guys coming out and giving me that support. You know, staying throughout the whole video. Maybe you're trading along right with me. That's awesome. So we got five sessions total that have been completed, 269. So, and you got the feedback I've been getting from you guys. I've been getting some emails recently. You guys you're loving the Trade Manager so much, and it's really helped you guys out. And it means a lot to me, guys, when you do that. It's nice to get some feedback because I'm always kind of curious about how things are working out for you. You know, I'm making my videos all the time, but a lot of you guys join and I don't hear from some of you. And so I'd like to hear from you and to find out how you're doing. But I understand, you know, some people are a little bit shy, right? They don't want to come out and say stuff or whatever. We have some members that don't even chat inside of the Telegram group, you know. Some people just prefer not to chat, and that's fine. But most of you guys chat pretty often. Sell, okay, give me there's a buy, and I need a sell there. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good though, but that was a little bit kind of iffy right there. Not my best entry, in other words. So yeah, 269. So we're on a roll here. Let's check the session log, and we're just making profit after profit after profit. So far, $14.84, 100% win rate. Looking pretty good, guys. So, yep, 269. Is that right? Yep. Okay. Waiting for that blue dot to cross over the green line. Remember that. Or you can just wait for that sell signal. You see how a little sell signal pops up there? Whenever you see that, there you go. Cool. $269 again, and we can take another one here if that crosses over. And guys, we're not gonna, I mean, we're doing pretty well, but there's gonna be losing streaks no matter what you're doing. Oh, that was a break even. So what do we do when we have a break even is you really don't do nothing. You just keep the same amount entered inside a pocket option. You don't change anything on the Trade Manager, okay? You just wait for the next setup. That's all you gotta do. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that entry at all. No. 563. Let's go. All right. Now we're kind of going sideways. So what I'm going to do is just switch up the chart. This is interesting. Okay, so we got to sell. Now we take it right there. Okay. It's okay. I mean, it's decent. All right. Let's go ahead and mark this. 1174. And I always say my trade amounts out loud because it just registers better for me. I'm going to take that trade right when that blue ball crosses over the red line, or we get the signal. But I try to get the trade in before I see that buy signal. Looks like we're kind of going down though a little bit. Overall, kind of an upward trend a little bit. And okay, so we have three L's. Like I was saying, guys, it's not going to be all wins. 2450. So let's go ahead and enter that in. Awesome. Now, I think for me, I'm going to change this up a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of a weird chart. Yeah. Go ahead and scroll. There we go. Okay, so sell, and then we're going to wait. There's the buy there. A little bit of a push up there. That blue ball moves so quick, though. Right when you think you have a profit, you know, you may not. It could turn around on you. So 8 sessions so far, 270. Nice. Compounding that account. Let's check our history. Trade history so far, 100% win rate, $19.80 total profit, 8 wins, 0 lost sessions. Just boom, 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 boom. The last session was the most losses, but so far so good. Again, making sure that I'm not having any typos, because I know that can happen. We've designed version 3 to help with that. Let's check the initial capital, 3886.36. Inside of pocket option, 3886.33. Okay, so it's off by a few pennies or whatnot. What you can do is you can update your balance if those, if you get like 1 or 2 cents that's really bothering you, because we've designed the new version of the Trade Manager to sync with pocket options, so to speak, but sometimes it'll be off. And it's just the way it is. There's those little, and some of you might be wondering, why is that? Well, there's little micro percentages for the fees and stuff like that. And I don't know what those micro amounts are because pocket option's not going to give those to me. But we only see 92%, but it might be 92.9%. It's something like that maybe. But I don't really know exactly what those numbers are. So that's going to skew the initial capital results that we get inside of the Trade Manager. So one thing that you can do just to make sure that everything is exact, you can just change it or update it and just change the number just like that. Okay. Just making sure that everything matches and it's consistent during your trading sessions. So the first trade amount, 270. So we've got 270 entered inside the amount box and we're all set to go. Let's just keep on going here, guys. Maybe we'll get some music. I haven't had any music during my videos. I do have some royalty-free music, but I think some of you guys might want to listen to your own music. So, but normally my videos are pretty quiet for the most part. Okay, so let's, yeah, I need that blue line to cross over. Let's get that crossover, guys. Ooh, it's coming down. I kind of like it when it comes, this almost like a pullback, so to speak. There we go, right there. Ooh, good entry, but I need a little bit more of a push up there. Yep. Okay, so that's taken off to the downside. Definitely have an L on that. So 563. Okay. Yeah, just things are so much easier with version 3. I mean, I had to copy and paste amounts like crazy. Left a lot of room for error, and it's just so much easier now. Okay, well, this is an interesting chart. Lots of big movements. It can be a little bit scary too, because that can flip around on you and take you out so quickly, guys. That little blue ball's moving so fast. I did get the crossover, but I need a good push up. One more second. All right, there we go. We're still at 270, so there's, yeah, so. Yeah, my wife, guys. I am married, by the way. I call it my significant other. I don't really call it that all the time, but yeah, she was like, what are you gonna talk about for 2 hours? Because she's thinking about coming up with her own YouTube channel, because I've kind of inspired her a little bit to do it. She's like, I want to do it. I'm like, all right, we'll do it. And she's having trouble thinking about what am I going to say for 5 minutes? And I'm doing 2 hours. I just, now years ago, I would have been in the same situation. I wouldn't know what to say for the first 5 minutes of the video. So now I just hit record and go. Whatever comes out, comes out. I think once you learn the terminology behind trading and the charts and what you're doing, it gives you a little bit more of something to talk about. Buy, okay. Ooh. What? Okay, well that was a little crazy. Yeah, we got the win, but I was a little bit early on that, so let's just go ahead and continue. All right, so we're still at 270 for the trade amount. Good, everything looks good. 5-second expiry, 92% on the payout. Keep an eye on the payout amounts, guys. That can drop really, really quickly, right when you're not even looking, or even when you're not even paying attention, that can drop on you. This chart, how are we doing here? Yeah, lots of good. Doing good. Now let me see if I can get this buy. So we're waiting for the blue ball to cross over the red line. Go. Oh, I need that push up. Give me a little. Okay, almost. We almost got that. 564. I know I can't win them all. I mean, I already know that. So it's nice when you win and stuff, but you know, you're going to have the losses, guys, no matter what. But we have to get through those losses to get the wins. Because when you have a couple losses, you know you're going to have a win soon, right? Kind of like with the law of averages, you know. And some of this, to a certain point, I mean, a lot of this is pretty random, right? Okay, I missed that. Oh, that would have been a good one. Totally missed that. Bummer. Let's go ahead and continue making sure my screen resolution is right. Okay. Now, should I, well, looks like it's going to come back down. Yeah, there you go. Boom. But I'll take a, oh. Yeah, okay. That's an L. 1176. So far, so good. Doing pretty good, guys. Oh, man, that's moving way too fast for me. I got to change the chart. That is scary. Really hard to predict those movements. And sometimes when they're not moving, when the chart's not moving at all, it's almost the same as if the chart is moving too fast, right? I mean, because look at this. It's just kind of putting along. And that, yeah. That looks pretty good. It's going upward a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let me take it. Give me a push up. Come on. Give me a little bit of push up there. Let's go. Let's go. All right. 24.55. Okay, getting that pullback. Getting that pullback. Good entry. Just need a little bit of a push. And wants to come down a little bit more, guys. There it is. Good win streak. 51.23. All hands on deck. So, sideways, kind of sideways. What's going on there? Give me a push up there, a little bit more of a push up. All right, so good win streak here, guys. This is 106.91. $106.91. I can increase this to 200. There we go. And do I want to take that? Let's take it. Woo! This is ballsy right here, guys. Oh, took me out right there. So there we go. We got an L. 22, 223.12. And I will turn this off momentarily. Don't do this if you guys are just starting out. Try to keep this trade amount limit turned on. 223.12. Let's go ahead and make sure 223.12 looks good. And let's find a good chart here. We just have not been taking really anything great. And I'll take this if it crosses over. There we go. Give me a little bit more push up there, guys. Come on, a little bit. There you go. And that's beautiful. Let's go back here, mark it with the W. Session has ended, and we're still at 270. And wow, look how the trade manager matches the balance that we have inside a pocket option. So if you've noticed that the initial capital has updated, it's 3893.77, and we have 3893.77 inside a pocket option. So awesome. I like it when I love to see that because, we've worked really hard to make sure that everything is matching up. And so really like to see it working properly. 270, so that's good. Let's go over here. 270. Let's go ahead and turn on the trade amount limit. Put that back down to 100 because I don't want to lose $100, or make an accident or whatever. This hasn't happened. I think it's only happened once for me, but that was a while back. 270. 270, 11 sessions completed so far, looking really good. This chart, not really liking this. So, by the way, you guys want to see how we're doing? If you've just joined or you are skipping along in the video, so far 100% win rate on all the sessions, 27.24 total profit. Here's the profits, slowly getting a little bit larger over time. We just had a 6-loss losing streak there, but we came out of it, and yeah, so it's looking good. So let's go back and this looks interesting. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Let's get that crossover. I'm a little late on that though. We need a little bit more of a push up. Didn't get it, so let's go ahead and mark this with an L. 564. All right. And that just took off to the downside, so might be coming up with a little resistance there. Ooh, nice little pump there. Look at that. Just took off. If I can let's see if I can catch an entry. We get that blue dot. Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't like it. I would have been a little late on that. Okay, we got the sell. I need the buy now. Let's get that crossover. Looks like it's changing direction. Yeah. I'm going to go to a different chart. We haven't maintained the trend for a good amount of time, so that increases the risk, guys. Just started to trend up. So let me see if I can get an entry here. All right, there we go. Okay, give me a little bit more of a push up there, just a little bit. It's just ran out of gas. 1177. Yeah, just not a lot of power on that chart. That's going, this is a little bit too zigzaggy to me, just very unpredictable, so I'm not going to trade on that. For me, I don't really look at the symbols too much or the pairs. I look at the chart. I look at the price on how it's, on what it's doing. Oh, this looks pretty, well, I think we were here once before, but let's see if we can get a buy. So we got a sell. I need that blue ball to cross over. We'll get that buy signal. There it is. Okay, good entry. Now, if that can maintain itself one more second, and beautiful. There we go. Let's mark with a W. Come over here, hit new session, and 12 sessions completed. How are we doing on time? 34 minutes. Doing great. So 270 again, back over here. Let's go ahead and mark this out. Okay. Give me that crossover there. Come on. Okay, it's kind of hesitating a little bit, so I don't know. It's kind of a little bit risky, but we may get it. Okay, didn't get that one. It's all good. 564. Cool. And it's kind of a good pullback there. Oh wow, that would have been a nice one. Look at that. So we're kind of, yeah, we're definitely going up. Upward trend. I don't know, I think I'm a little late on this one, guys. So let's go ahead and wait. Probably just switch this up a little bit. It's having a nice rally here, but yeah. Let's take a sell on this. Let's go for it. If I can get that crossover. I'm not crazy about it, but let's just go ahead and enter. Yeah, that wasn't great. 1178. Yep, so we're just hanging in there, guys. Thanks for hanging out this whole time. I guess anybody can win a few trades in 15 minutes and record a video and then just end the video, but I like to, you know, I've only done one other 2-hour video, so this is a second one. After about an hour, I start having a little bit of fatigue, but that's okay. That's just what happens. Let me get that buy signal one more time. Give me the buy signal way down here. There it is. Okay, now let's get that crossover. And I will enter right. Okay, almost. There it is. Okay. And I need that little bit of push down. One more second, and there it is. And that was close too. Almost kicked me out. Good. So, okay, so for, where are we at here? 271. Hope you guys are working hard. You know, you're doing whatever you can do to support your families and stuff like that. I'm gonna, yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get. Oh, well, the entry was okay. Oh, it looked like it totally flipped on me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. 565. So I wanted to talk about one thing with you guys while I'm trading, which is kind of weird. I don't have any music going on, so we're okay. And I wanted to help you guys. I don't know if it's going to help you. I don't want to say that. But I mean, when it comes to making more money, because I know a lot of you guys want to do that, right? Because money helps pay the bills. It provides more freedom to you. And this is actually outside of trading. It can be something that revolves around trading. And I want to give you some keys. You know, I've been on the internet now for almost 25 years. Okay, I know I'm showing my age a little bit, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't really bother me. So I really want to focus on my intent, and my goal for this video is to also help you so you can make money in other aspects of your life. And I want to share some things with you that have dramatically helped me because I think I was like most of you when I started, and I didn't really get it. I didn't really understand how life works, how the world works, how people work, how psychology works, and what we're all meant to do and why we're here. And so 271, let's find a good chart. Holding my breath. Here we go. So when it comes to life, and I know a lot of you like to talk about money. So money really is what it really is. It's just energy. It's also just a tool, but it's really energy, and it's moving energy from one place to another, right? But in order for that to manifest and to happen, right, there needs to be some type of force or energy taking place. And there needs to be some kind of, there needs to be a human element involved or other people where you are in a position where you're providing massive value, which spreads out the most energy as possible. That's going to bring you back. So that's going to make it come back to you. You may have heard things about if you want what you want, you have to help other people get what they want. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with giving. There's nothing wrong whatsoever. I think some of us feel like it's not right to give without expecting anything in return, and that would be incorrect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. That's what the universe wants you to do, or God, or whatever you guys want to call it. That's kind of like your mission, being here is to provide value and to give, right? And I believe that's your purpose here. So 271, as we keep trading. So the best thing I could say for a lot of you, because I know a lot of you write me all the time, you're struggling, you're having trouble paying your bills. There might be some people in your family that are not feeling well, and you want to help them. Let's talk about massive value creation, all right? Massive value creation. Using what you already have within you, something that you're already born with, which is called a unique ability, something that you do better than anybody else in the world, right? This is your God-given gift of what you have. Everybody's different. We all look different. We all talk different. There might be some similarities, but we all have a different character. Like if you were to look at celebrities, they all look different. They all sound different. They all look different. The hair's different. They're different heights, different weights. Their bodies are different. Everybody's unique. And your unique ability, your talents, and your gifts are also unique. And I'm here to tell you that there's something that you do, and you do it really well, better than anybody else out there. And now the unfortunate part is that you do it so well that you don't even see it because it's too easy for you. Okay? Does that make any sense? Your natural and unique ability is effortless. You do it so well. And you forget about the time, right? Let's try to enter here and see what happens. Let me get a cell. Give me a cell. This is not a good chart. No, I'm not. Let's take this. Oh, this is so, no, I'm not going to do it. That's risky. Oh, wow. Guys, we don't have any. I'm looking for some better trends. Come on, let's give me some trends. Let's go. And I can't just trade. I can. I could just hit the buy and sell button, but okay, we got the sell. Let's wait for that crossover. Okay, I like that. Okay, we got the pullback. Now I need that blue ball to cross over the red line. Got the pullback up, but now it looks like it's switching direction. That was a pretty big drop. Let's go ahead. I'm a little late on that. Nope, ain't gonna happen. See you guys? Boom. We're out. But there's something that you do better than anybody else, and if you don't think you have it, you're wrong. It's impossible. It's impossible. Everybody's unique. We're all connected together. We're all as one, right? We were placed here to appear separate, right? That's the trick. And I also want to move into something else that's a little bit interesting. 566. And that is judgment, right? Give me a little bit. Where are you going? You got to go down, bro. Oh, no way. It went up, took me out, and then went down. Now, a lot of you are familiar with that. If you've been trading pocket option, it'll take you out and then go in the direction that you want it to go. 1181. But it's just a bunch of noise. That's all this is, guys. Especially at these lower time frames, it's just noise. Noise is very random. There's no way to track it. It's impossible to watch it and to keep track of everything. So let me get this sorted out here, and I'll get back to what we were talking about. 2464. So you could have two people doing the same thing, but for some reason, one of those people is really standing out, even though they're doing pretty much the identical thing. But one person seems to be a little bit more appealing than the other. One person is trying to do something that they're really not good at, and the other person is just good at it. And they feel very natural. Or it's a very natural thing, for them to do. And so they're going to get more attention because it's effortless for them. And give me a pump up, give me the push, give me the push, give me the push, push, push. There we go. So that is a W. Boom. Now, what comes after when you realize you know what your unique ability is, or you've identified it? And for some of you, I would say for most of you, you're still lost, right? You don't know what that unique ability is. And it's typically not something that you have found. Like, it's probably not trading, because this is something that's coming from you organically. It's a character that you were born with. I mean, it's like you're not born with trading, or you're not born to make videos, or you're not born to do a specific profession. That's grown through passion, right? That's developed through passions and stuff like that. So, but there's a character about you, and it's a likable character. And if you can tap into that, you will never have to worry about money again, okay? Now, let's just say, by the way, if you're trying to figure out what it is, look back and what have they said to you? Like, maybe like, wow, you're just really good at this one thing. Like, you really got it, right? Like when you talk about this, or there's so much passion, and every time you do this, you're just really good at it. Maybe you know how to cook. You have this amazing talent with food and making good food. I don't know, whatever it is. It could be anything. And other people tell you that you just got it, man, in this area. What is that? What is that thing? I don't know what it is for you. You know what it is, or some other close friends and family. What annoys your family and friends? What annoys your family is probably your unique ability, because you just won't be quiet about it. Okay, that's another thing. So don't think because other people tell you to stop doing something doesn't mean that it's something you're bad at. You're probably very good at it, and it's effortless for you. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get back to trading here. I'm kind of slacking. So we're at 51 minutes, and hopefully I can make a lot of progress here and provide to you guys as much value as possible on this video. That's my mission. That's going to be my goal for this. So 271. Looking to make sure that everything's lined up. 271, there we go. All right. Then we get to the point where we have to take action, right? Maybe using our unique ability in a certain way where we have to expose it to others besides friend and family, because around friend and family, it's a safe area, and you feel more comfortable just being who you are and being yourself, and that's okay. But when it comes to other people that are not friends and family, you might get a little bit more nervous. Okay, I understand. But what has really helped me the most is realizing that most people just care about themselves. Now, this is not just like, I'm not being negative here, okay? Most of us are just selfish by nature. We just are. It's very hard for someone to truly care about someone. They might like you because it makes them feel good, or like having you a friend because of the value that you give them. It's all turned around to them. So there's nothing wrong with providing value and giving, because it makes you feel good and it's the right thing to do. That's what we're all here to do. And so I want to tell you that most people are very concerned about themselves, on how they look, not how you look, about their success, about paying their bills, how they sound, not so much how you sound. And if they're concerned, or if they're looking on how you're sounding, they're comparing you against other people or themselves. And I know this is like probably a little bit all over the place, not making much sense. But you're going to be judged no matter what. And there's nothing you can do about it. So just let it go. Just let it go. You're going to be judged. That's human nature. That's what we do. So to think that you want to do something so you're not judged, or like working a 9 to 5, because everybody's doing a 9 to 5, everybody else is working a desk job. So therefore it places you into a safe place, right? It places you into a safe environment, and because it makes you feel accepted. And that's not always the best choice for you. That's not always the best place, even though it feels safe. Because haven't you heard, comfort is the kiss of death? And also perfectionism is the kiss of death as well. It's the imperfection that's beautiful, and the flaws is what makes you unique and beautiful. It's flipped the other way. It's flipped the other way around. So let's not get this, let's not get life backwards, because I think a lot of us are running life in an opposite way that's not serving us. And so that brings me to the next one, which is your mission from this point on, from this day on, should be figuring out how you can serve people. Let me go ahead and just enter this in. Am I talking too soft here? So 271, yeah, looks good. How are we doing on the balance? Dang, we're doing good. 100% win rate on all the sessions, 4468. And we're just killing it. Okay, 271. Okay. Now, don't take us in the wrong way, okay? But most of us, we have either forgotten or we do not know how to serve people. I know it sounds ridiculous, right? We have forgotten how to serve people. This is what's going to make you very, very happy. It's going to do a lot of things for you personally. So I think when I say that, or when others say, help others or serve others, the first thing that pops into your mind might be, yeah, well, that sounds great, but what about me? Right? What about me? And let me, okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Sometimes, get a little, did you see that? Got me. So 566. Once you start serving people and providing massive value without expecting anything in return, just by doing things just because you want to, and all the wonderful things in life that you want will come to you. The more value that you provide and give out there and put out there. So I think the main goal is or the main thing now is to really think about how can you reach more people, right? How is that possible? Think about it. The internet is a great start. It's a great place to reach people out there. I mean, you guys are beautiful. You're a freaking miracle on this planet. And you have so much to offer. Just your character alone. But it's sad sometimes because there's that little thing that little voice that says, no one's going to listen to you. Or who's going to listen to me? Right? And I used to be like that. And it paralyzes you. So you get to the point where you don't want to do anything. And now we have social media, which you have something called comparitis. We compare ourselves with other people, and this keeps us paralyzed as well. Because we never think we're good enough. But the truth is, you'll never be good enough, ever. So, if you're never going to be good enough, then just do it anyway. Time is going to pass by, right? Whether you like it or not. And at least you can work towards your goal while you wait. And before I start making any sense here, 272, All right. Sometimes I get a little sidetracked here on what I'm doing, so I don't want that to happen. So far, we're doing pretty good as I'm talking and doing this being recorded, doing trading. Doing everything at once. Hold on a minute. Buy, sell. Oh. No. Not going to do that. I guess what I'm trying to get at. Oh, I missed that. Wait. No. That's going sideways anyway. So what I'm getting at here is that everybody thinks they're not good enough. Everybody. Even the top, best, most talented people in the world. They doubt themselves once in a while. So if everybody thinks they're not good enough, then we're all the same, right? So then there's really no excuse. Everybody's just out there kind of winging it. They think they're winging it. And with more practice, and nobody's going to be good at something the first day they do it, right? And that's another thing, is that we think we have to be a pro on the first day. And it's those little improvements as you go along that start to build over time, where you start developing your skills. And that's going to make you stand out, because most people can't get through those initial stages of practice. About, those stages where you're sharpening your knife, you're improving on your skills, you're getting better at something or at one thing. Most people are unable to get through that. They can't do it, right? Because of the doubt. But everybody has the doubt. I was listening to, just to put the nail in the coffin here. Some of you might know the movie composer, Hans Zimmer, right? He scores a lot of movies, or he's scored a lot of movies during his lifetime. This is all he does, right? Well, he still doubts himself, and it keeps him up at night. And he tells himself, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. Like when he wrote the Man of Steel soundtrack, he just didn't think he could do it. And this is after years of scoring films. I mean, he did like so many great films. A lot of the films that you and I both like, maybe we don't even know he scored it, and he still has a hard time. Even I have hard times, For me, I've gotten past that judgment thing. And I just try to focus on articulating what I say, which hasn't been always the case. That was a weak thing that I've been doing for a long time. So, I really got sidetracked here. So, focus. All right. So 39.16, and that's not right at all. Okay, guys, we have a glitch in the matrix. I'm having fatigue. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes. Not going to call it just yet, and for those of you that aren't trading watching this video, you may have noticed my mistake, and I appreciate that, because you guys always make me a comment. Looks good, Mark, but on 10 minutes and 30 seconds, you entered, this number, and I get it. I love you guys. We got the typo police, and it's all good. It's all good. I know, because I'm not perfect, right? And many of you probably watch this and go, well, Mark can do it, but I can't. I make mistakes, guys. I'm just like you guys. It's no different, So that's why I like making these videos sometimes. But you guys get to see that I have my losses. I make typos and stuff. So perfection doesn't exist, guys. It doesn't exist. Only character. That's it. Only raw character, right? So let's stop trying to hide it and let's share it. Right? Do you have a YouTuber? Is there somebody you follow on YouTube and you just like to follow them because of them? They might be reviewing products and stuff, but what if they were replaced by someone else? I mean, it just wouldn't be the same. You're following them because of them. It's their character, it's their personality, it's their charisma. And you have the same thing. And it's like so many out there waiting for you to come out behind the curtain and reveal yourself and expose yourself to the world, yet we hold it all in. And we say nobody cares, right? Who's going to listen to me? And we are what we think. If we tell ourselves these things, then that's, we will create the reality. So guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to clear the last entry because I don't think that was correct. There we go. And what I'm going to do is, because we have 19, so I'm going to go back one. And I'm going to do 39, 13, 72. $39, 13, 72. Now, guys, this is a lot of money for me too. Okay, don't think because I'm on YouTube or whatever, this is a lot of money. And when I started, I was trading with like $300, but then I got the $500, $1,800, and so it took me a long time. And so this is a good chunk of change. I don't want to lose this. So don't think like, oh, Mark's okay if he loses the money. That's a lot of money. That's almost $4,000, guys. So, yeah, so I feel the same way you guys do. I don't want to lose that. So I have to be careful with what I'm doing here. 272, let's just make sure. Yeah, so that looks good. Okay, so let's just start over here. Here we go. You guys ready to get back to trading? Okay, here we go. We got upward. That's kind of on a rally. Okay. So that's the key, guys. What I'm trying to tell you. That's all you have to know. Learn how to serve people. Understand that you'll never be good enough. And understand that imperfection is beautiful. So now you have no excuses, do you? Right? But if you're always afraid of being judged, which is funny because you're going to be judged anyway. People judge me all the time. Somebody might come to my YouTube channel and judge me, and then I may never see that person again. They're gone, right? Who cares? Are we going to base our whole lives around somebody that comments and says something about us when they don't even know us? And most of the time, they don't even have their facts anyway? Come on, guys. I mean, if all your favorite YouTubers, if Taylor Swift stopped because she got too many haters, would she be a billionaire? No, she would have quit. All you need is 50 plus 1. That's it. Now I'll explain what I mean by that. 50 plus 1. 39. Here we go. 39, 16, 22. Good. We're back to normal. 272. All you need is 50 plus 1. Now, what does that mean? There we go. Give me a little push. And don't get mad at it. If it doesn't go your way, don't get upset. Okay? Don't bring on that energy during your session. It's gonna affect you. Stay calm and relax. All you need is 50% of the people that watch you and that see you to like what you're doing. And then add one more. So that's 51%. So it's more than 50% that's all it is. But with my mentor, he said 50 plus 1, right? And when you go on social media and you read the comments, it looks like everybody hates this person. But in reality, it's about 50 plus 1. Okay? Now, if you were like the worst person, like really, really bad, okay, you did super terrible things. I mean, really bad things. It's not going to be 50 plus 1. Okay, let's get real here. But if you're just a regular person going out there, providing value and serving people to the best of their ability, you are still going to get haters. You're still going to get negative comments. But there's going to be more people that like you than not. Don't forget that, okay? That's what's going to keep you going. That's what you're holding on to. 567. The first 2-hour video I didn't think I can do it, but I didn't sit there and say, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I just hit the record button and did it, right? The first video I did, I wasn't good at it. I think what a lot of us do, now if we're talking specifically about making videos and YouTube and stuff like that, which is very popular, this is one of the best ways if you want to get rich, right? The first day, what a lot of people will do, they'll compare their first day with somebody else's 100th day. But it's taking that person 100 videos to get to that certain level, so to speak, right? So don't compare yourself with their 100th day or 100th video. Don't even compare yourself at all because you're not them. You're different. You're unique. And you wouldn't want to be exactly like them anyway. You would just want to be you, something different. Because that's what we need. The variety. The variety is the spice of life, right? Ooh, taking a risk, but let's go for it, guys. Okay, so let's keep on going here. We're still winning, so 1184. So that's not my unique ability to provide this information to you and all that stuff. It's something that I'm passionate about, but I wasn't passionate about it. I had to understand it first, and then the passion grew. We got to change the chart, guy. This is not going. I'm getting a little bit of a fatigue, guys. Come on, you know I am. Come on. Doing so many things at once here. I mean, normally, I got the music going a little bit. Maybe put on some ambient music or something, and it's a little bit easier to trade, right? But yeah, right now I got the video recording. Kind of have to work at my best. I kind of do, but kind of don't. I'm just so used to trading pocket option. I'm just so used to it that it doesn't really bother me. That I'm pretty relaxed for the most part. So 2470, as long as I get these numbers correct. Make sure you got that decimal point. We got the protection turned on. 2470, you can extra check things. Nothing wrong with that. I was going to take the weekend off today or whatever. I didn't want to do that just quite yet. I wanted to leave you guys this video. But let me get this trade in. Hold on. I don't know. I'm feeling good about it, but I just, I need a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Boom! New session. Oh. The older you get, the more confident you will get. If you're younger, if you're in your teens or early 20s, I understand. Not most people are not that confident. But when you get older, over the years, you're not going to care so much. You're just going to say screw it, right? Because you're going to have more responsibilities and you're just going to have to do things. But the more you do things, the more you put yourself out there, the easier it's going to get. I promise you. You are so much more than what you are probably doing right now, right? If you're stay at home doing something, maybe there's another provider in the house, that's fine. Maybe you feel like you want to contribute to everything or provide more for your family, that's great. And trading is one way you can do that. And I've tried to provide the best tool for that, which I think is the trade manager out there. But there's other things you can do. I wouldn't completely 100% rely on this for your primary income, right? There's other stuff that you can do. So that's what I'm talking about. Can you provide value? Do you know a lot about trading? If you do, you should share your knowledge, because the demand for your knowledge is so high right now. There are people out there begging to know what you know. I can guarantee that right now. Are we just going to hold it all in? Are we going to hold in all our knowledge and think that everybody else out there already knows what we know? That's incorrect. That's impossible. They're begging for your knowledge. There's a, please tell me something. Give me something. Should I trade on what trend? When should I buy? What should I do here? Can you show me a strategy in pocket option? Just show me. I'll pay you. Whatever. Share what you know, guys. And this is not about pocket option. This could be anything. This could be, it could be something, whatever, with food, or it could be something with cars, tools. Maybe you like working with wood. Passions are everywhere. It's driving everything, guys. And you can help serve other people's passions. but most of us hold it all in. $272. Did I already log that? You guys are watching me. I know you were. 100% win rate. $52. Not bad. $50 an hour. I'm going kind of slow here because I'm doing a lot of talking. 1 hour and 20 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's just go 272. Keep on keeping on. Here we go. No, what the heck is this? Here we go. Yeah, I'm fatiguing out, but it's okay. I promised you guys I'll do 2 hours. So that yeah. I mean, if I won that, I would have been, yeah, whatever, but it wasn't a good entry. 568. Let's keep on going. Oh, I'm not happy with this, guys. Yeah. What am I doing? See, we got that fatigue going. 1184. Over trading. Change the chart. The trade manager helps you with that, with over trading, but I mean, you can push through it. Normally I would take a break, but I can't. I don't want to take a break because I'm recording right now. But the time's going to just go by. So what are we doing during that time? Oh, wow. Nothing really stands out. All right, let's try this. Kind of looking for a little bit more of a pullback, but okay. All right. Nice. Oh, spoke too soon and it got me. So we've got a little losing streak there. 24.72. That was close. That was really close. We're almost going to hit $3,900. That would be nice to end the video over 3,900. That would be sweet. But this is kind of wonky here, guys. This is risky. Yeah, I need that push up. It's dying out. Come on, we need some fuel. There we go. All right. 272. That's how we do it. How's everything matching up? Good. We got 39.21.22 inside of the initial capital, and then we have 39.21.21. So it's off by a penny. It's good enough. Good enough for me anyway. 92% payout. And yep, looking good. All right. All right. Not the best chart, but maybe we'll get a win out of this. Let's see. Okay, almost. Close. $568. So, oh yeah, we've got members that trade. You will not believe this, but there's some members that trade like 8 hours a day inside of the group. I mean, they trade all day long. You know, they take breaks and, you know, get a bite to eat, get some, you know, get a drink or something like that. But hey, if that's what they want to do, then great. I don't always recommend that, but we'll say like maybe an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening is probably better. Maybe 2 hours a day, or even that can be a lot. Depends on your trade volume and your trade amounts. All right, let's try this out. It's not moving that. It's a little bit jagged. You see that? But I don't know. Maybe we can get something. Let's try it. Okay. Decent entry. Let's see if it keeps going up now. Wow, that was close. Almost didn't get that. But it's still like kind of crawling up, but now it looks like it's flattening out a little bit. So 39, 23, 27, or 72. So now it's matching up perfect. 39, 23, 72. Looks good. 272. So guys, you're not all guys, by the way, I know that. You're guys and gals. Just a figure of speech, whatever. You're never going to be ready. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. You're never going to be ready. So just start now. Whatever it is that you want to do with your life, just start now. Okay? You know, if we sit and we wait for everything to be perfect, has it ever been perfect? Has that ever happened where you're absolutely 100% ready for something to happen? Never. Guys, so it doesn't matter. You're not going to be ready ever, so just start. You will learn. The only way to learn how to do something very well is just to start doing it. That's the only way. 272. Wait a minute. Man, we got over it. I don't know. I'm losing it, guys. Starting to have a little fatigue. So, but I don't care. Whatever. 272. And yep, looks good. Sorry for the flipping back and forth between the screens. I know there's some flashes and stuff like that, so I apologize for that. I know that can be a little irritating, especially if you're like in a dark room or something. Oh man, I'm gonna take a break after this. Maybe get like an iced tea or something, you know? Okay, so come on, give me something. Yeah. All right, so we got the sell. We need that crossover. There it is. Decent entry, but it looks like it's still doing a pullback. So yeah, we're out. 569. Okay. And if you've made it this far, leave me a comment below. I'll give you some love. If you're still on the video, thank you for the support, guys. But also, this is for you. It's not just for me. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say because, you know, when you start a new job, which is something that a lot of people look for, maybe they were told to do it because everybody they know does the same thing. Even if you're training, you're kind of like guaranteed a paycheck. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is a trap because it programs you not to do anything unless you expect something in return. And it's pretty messed up. It's actually effed up, but I'm not going to say it on this video. If you guys want to make more money, you have to work for free. Right? I'm going to tell you that. Any billionaire or millionaire or successful person will tell you, you have to work for free. And as soon as you get a 9-to-5 job or any job, job, it messes up you. It psychologically, it screws you up big time, because it means that you will not even move unless you're expecting something that's coming back to you. And in business and becoming an entrepreneur, where you're going to put yourself in a situation where you have total freedom, there are no guarantees. You're betting on your own ability. There is no guarantee about anything coming back to you. So, if that's the case, then just do it. Is it a risk? Of course. But it's worth it. Because it's about who you will become. It's not what you get. It's who you will become. That will make you who you are. You get who you are, not what you want. And I'm just having a little fatigue here, but I can see that the payout has dropped down to 87%. Let's come over here and change the chart. And I think that was a loss. Yeah, it was. So let's make sure the next trade will be going into a chart that's paying out at 92. And we've already marked that as a loss. We have 569. And I'm getting to the point where I'm just losing track but I don't care. You guys are more important, okay, than whatever, $5 or $6 or whatever. I don't really care about that. I'm here to get a message across to you guys, okay? So, doing pretty good. 569. Let's just keep on rolling. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. Your age it's not an excuse. Your age has nothing to do with it. Because what you're saying is that there's nobody out there that's the same age as you. And you know that's not true. So if you think you're too old, well, then just work with people that are the same age as you. Right? There are passions in all different ages. Oh, that's a weird chart. Guys, I'm trying here. Mentally, I'm not as sharp as I was, but I see just these charts. A lot of these charts are going sideways here, so just going to just do my best to pick the best I can and just keep trading. Yeah, I don't really see anything. It's not really the strategy. A lot of you guys might think it's a strategy, but it's the market conditions all the time. That's the one thing that changes. The strategy doesn't change that much, but the markets do, right? We know the markets change. New session. So we're already up over 39.28.74. We're already up over $3,900. Are we going to hit $4,000 on the video? I don't think so, but we're at 25 sessions, so we're nearly there. And so let's see if we match everything up. We're doing pretty good considering how long I've been trading here and recording. I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy with it. Let's check the session log. Wow. 100% win percentage on all my sessions. 25 wins, 0 loss. Profit and loss, 62.20. And pretty good. So 273, let's go ahead and do that. Every day, I'm trying to think how I could provide more value. Every day, this crosses my mind. What else can I do, right? To the best of my ability. Sometimes it's not about confidence and putting yourself out there. It's the reach. It's hard to get enough reach. So you have to be very creative on how you do things. I don't know why my internet is... Oh, that was weird. Probably just the internet's getting a little slow. 273. And if you're younger, you've got so much time. You've got way more time than I do. You can start anything really small and turn it into something much bigger. It would grow slowly over time. We can all look back. Obviously, I'm not in my 20s, but I could look back in my 20s. I was doing some pretty cool stuff. I don't really like this chart, but oh well. But looking back, of course, we could all do that and say, well, I would do something different. I would do, for me, I know exactly what I would do. There's actually a corporation I would like to start. But, when you get my age, because I'll be 53 this week. If you guys were, I guess you would have to stay through this whole video to figure out how old I was. But no, this year I'll be 53. So that's why I talk a lot about food and health and stuff, because I need to stay healthy to support myself, to work, to support my family. And the body's not as forgiving when you get older. So I don't believe in, well, I'll just do it later or worry about it later. I don't treat health like a credit card. I don't just charge it right now and then just pay it off later. I'm trying to not use any debt, like physical, mental debt. Just do it now, right? Go for the walk now. Exercise now. Eat those egg whites now. Make the brown rice instead of the whatever, French fries, replacing things, doing it now, and it works. It works. Procrastination is just terrible. It leads to a lot of pain. It can. 273. How we doing, guys? Did we win that last one? We did. We're doing good. 39.33. Okay, it's off by a penny. I'm not going to worry about it. 273. Good. Let's take the next trade. This chart's a little wonky, but maybe I can get one in. Let's see. Oh, right there. Decent entry. But, oh man. So You see how random it is? It's just a bunch of noise, guys. Especially at these smaller time frames and these micro expiries and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of noise. 39, 36, 273. I got 20 minutes. We're going to make it. All right, give me that crossover. The blue ball over the red line. There it is. I beat the buy signal, but I need that push up there. Yeah. Not going to work. 570. All right, so no, I'm not going to jinx that. Oh, that was kind of cool. It's a good rally there. This is interesting. I don't like how it looks down here, but let's just keep on rolling. This is super risky, guys. Really risky. Not even ideal. I'm running out of opportunities here. I mean, the charts, I've seen better charts. So these are, yeah, 273. What the heck? Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I think I did. Did I log that? I guess I did, man. I'm just like zoning out. All right, there we go. But I need that sell signal. There's a sell signal. Give me a buy. This is really risky. Oh, man. It's kind of like a little bit of an upward trend, but it's still going sideways a little bit. I missed that buy signal. Let's choose something else. See if we can find a better chart. Oh, here we go. This one's tanking. All right. Waiting for that buy signal. Come on, guys. And let's get the sell. It's dropping. Maybe we can hop on that roller coaster there. There's the buy and there's the sell. Let's see if it continues down. There it is. One more second. We got it. All right, let's check the math. 39.41.29. 39.41.28. Okay, it's off by 1 penny. No big deal. 273. Oh no, 274. One more session to go. Wow. One more session. Is that right? Yep. 100% win rate, $74. Not going to take that out. I'm not going to withdraw that just yet. I'm going to keep compounding my account. But look at that. It's going pretty good. The session log was something new that we added in version 3. It will keep track of all your trading sessions that you do. So you guys are wondering, well, you look back and you can see like, okay, so the most losses I had in a row was 6 losses. And without having this logged, it would be very hard to know that. But you can see on average, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll have another little readout that displays and shows the average loss, average number of losses in a row, average number of wins in a row, whatever. we can add features like that too. But let's go ahead and do it, man. One more session, 274. All right. Cool. Kind of cool, not. Okay. That would have been a decent one, but. Oh, wait. It's weird. Yeah, whatever. That wasn't great. 571. So we only need one win to complete this session, so that's all I'm looking for, guys. How are we doing on time? It's been 1 hour and 46 minutes and 44 seconds since I've been recording. Yeah. Let's give this a go. Oh, no. All right, this looks okay. Let's get that sell. Okay, now we're waiting for the buy, and we'll go ahead and take it. Nice pullback. Good entry, but that's just moving like it's just a spaz. 1191. Saw the movie The Legend of Ochi, I think. The Legends or The Legend of Ochi. That was pretty good. I mean, it was okay. The animations and stuff was pretty good. They kind of made them blend in with, the real world nature and stuff. They did a really good job. Pretty incredible how far we've come with computer animation or CG or CGI, whatever you guys want to call it. Yeah, computer graphics. I remember going to the theater and watching Toy Story. 1191. That was a loss. Did I mark it? I remember going to the theater because back in the day, it wasn't as easy to, you couldn't just go online. There was no streaming, guys. You had to go to the movies. Unless you had like a VHS, they had VHS players. They had Blu-ray. But Blu-rays were expensive, like $60. And at one point, and before Blu-ray, you had to buy VHS. If you actually wanted to buy a VHS movie, it was like $100. And that price came down. That was way back in the 80s, but Toy Story's not that old. So yeah, I remember going to the movie theater because I had a buddy of mine. He's like, dude, we got to go see Toy Story because we're nerds, like computer nerds and stuff. And he's all, you got to go see the graphics. Like he had to go back and see Toy Story for like, he saw it for like 2 or 3 times because we were just so blown away, guys. You have to remember, this is like Pixar, like this was major. Now it's no big deal, okay? For those of you that are in your 20s and 30s, I don't know how to describe it. Like the computer animation and stuff. I mean, we're talking like weeks and months of rendering. Guys, think about this. You think it takes a while to render on your... I mean, weeks and months of rendering. The computers were not that fast. They just weren't. I mean, they were fast. They would make them fast. Even a fast computer back then, like it would still take like days to render something. Days, guys. And what if you see a mistake? You have to, what are you going to go back and render it all over again? I mean, who knows, how they did that stuff back then. It's amazing. And I'm sure now they've raised the bar so high, it probably still does take days to render stuff. I don't know. So 31 sessions, 1 hour and 51 minutes, guys. Dude, I'm dogging it, man, big time. So we've reached our goal. 39.43.81, 39.43.79. Okay, close enough. And 100%, $77 profit. The more money you have, the more money you're going to make. Just depends how much risk you're going to take on. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. I put a little bit more money on there because, I have a YouTube channel. A lot of you guys watch and you want to see if this really works. So I put a little bit of my own money up there, okay, to show you guys. Because if I only put like $20 or $100, it's just not going to be... It's not going to seem that real. So, but that's why I make these videos, because I want to show you guys that this is the tool that I personally use when I trade. And I have a lot of you, almost 1,700 of you. This number here is outdated. We now have 1,700 members inside of the group that use these tools. And so they have to work. I mean, I'm putting my butt out there on the line. I have to make sure that all the numbers add up correctly, the math and everything makes sense with the daily goals and everything. And so, but you guys can join the group if you want to. You're not just getting the trade manager. There's videos about strategies. So I think that there's some of you, or not some of you, but some might think that you're just getting the trade manager, and you do, but you also get videos of strategies, how to use the trade manager. There's like a video manual. You can also get access to version 2 if you don't want to use version 3. I understand. And there's other trading tools which are not displayed on this website. So everything is there. You also get the Telegram community. It's not a one-way conversation. It's not a news feed like you'll find. You actually get to communicate with other members. You get to ask questions and say, hey, how does this strategy work? Like, or what strategy are you using? Because a lot of our members will post these screenshots. And I don't know, let's just take... okay. So this guy right here, $100, 100 into 300 in 2 days, right? Look at his results. You might want to know, like, dude, like, what strategy are you using? All you have to do is reply. I mean, almost every time, they'll tell you what strategy they're using, and you'll be very surprised. A lot of times, it's just basic strategies because it's not all about the strategies, right? The market changes, guys. It's the market conditions, and it's about psychology and how you manage your money. This is really going to give you the edge that you're looking for, just like you've seen on my video. But the most losses I had in a row was 6 losses. That's not too bad. I mean, even if I was doing traditional martingale, I would still be good. But you have to do some form of martingale in order to make it with binary options, unless you're getting like a 90% win rate, which is just unheard of. There's going to be a day where you could have 80%. And then there you go. So then you're going to be negative, you know. It's going to take a long time to get back to where you were. So you almost have to use some form of martingale. Now the trade manager it has those principles and stuff, but you're able to customize the settings. And this way, if you want, let's say you want to do 1 out of 11, it'll tell you the max loss limit. This is the max loss before liquidation. So you could have 10 losses in a row and still be profitable, guys. We've increased the trade slots to 20. Now, this is also, considering, if you want to unlock more trade slots, yes, you have to have a larger capital. But that's why we've increased the trade slots to 20. It used to only be 13. And so this is allowing for more flexibility for those of you that have larger bankrolls and stuff like that. You can still use the trade manager. So with the regular martingale method, I mean, after 6 or 7 losses in a row, there's a good chance that you guys could blow through your account very quickly. And you can see that I've came very close to doing that if I was using traditional martingale, but I'm not doing that. I'm just using a trade manager. That's where this is, I don't know why that's highlighted. So, but there you go. How we doing here? So we got about a couple minutes to go. I'm probably going to call it on this video because I'm really having a lot of fatigue and I need to take a break, guys. So I wish you all the best of success in everything that you do. And I'm really serious about a lot of the things that I mentioned on this video. And there's much more to it. But there are a lot of things I wish I knew years ago. And there was nobody to tell me. My parents didn't tell me. They didn't know. They all came from the old mindset. You go to school, get a job, and I guess it's just better to do that. So you kind of fit in. Go along to get along, right? But if you do something out of the ordinary, you'll be very surprised. There's not going to be a lot of people that are going to support you. But when you make it, they're going to ask you, how did you do it? This has happened to me too. Everything looks really stupid at the beginning. Why are you doing that? You should be going to get a real job. But when you make it, they wish they would have done it too. And they're going to ask you how. And they're going to want what you have. So, I'm going to leave it at that. And I sneezed one time during the video, and I'm going to edit that out. But I've got about 50 seconds. I'm going to sit here and wait until that says 2 hours before I turn off the video. Yep. And I may just take the rest of the weekend off, although I know you guys like to see more videos and I may make more. Got 2 more seconds. There we go. I hit 2 hours, and so there 2 hours. You guys want to see me? I'm not black and white. Look. Maybe you guys are wondering, well, how come Mark's always black and white? I don't know. I started the channel like that. I thought it looked cool. It just stuck. So now I feel like it's part of the brand. But there you go, guys. 2 hours. I wish you all the best of success. Thank you for coming out. And if you've stayed with me this long, I really appreciate it. And leave me a comment below. I'll give you some love. Everybody have a wonderful day. Have a good night. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.